Welcome, everybody, to the Decisions Lunch and Learn. I'll be your host, Jared. I'm on the training team. If you have any questions, feel free to type them into the chat box, and I will go ahead and answer it. If it's something I can demonstrate, I will demonstrate it. Or if it's something that I can show on the demonstrate in my local, I will. Or if it's just a conceptual conversation that we need to have, we can also have that, and I can allow you to come off mute, and we can talk. Let me know how I can assist you, and I'll be right here. Ooh, great question. Let's see, we got a question that came in that said, is the old complete assignment step retired? Can you demo the new complete assignment in another flow? How can we make it dynamic? Great question. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can do that. Yes, that it has been deprecated. I forgot the reason why, but yes, it has been deprecated in the new way. I think it's in our documentation. Let me see. Let's see, completing assignments. There was. I don't want the API. I just want completing assignments. Yep. Yep. That's not what I'm looking for. Let us see. All right, let's do that. Let's see. How can we make it dynamic? Let's see. Complete. How can you? Let me see if in my local if I can find, because I know that step's gone. I'm just gonna make another folder. Designer project. This is gonna be. All right, we're gonna have this here. We're gonna have a flow. Simple. And it's gonna be a test flow with assignment. Bum, 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 bum. I could have just searched. Hold on a second. I'm going to search. I think there's a way. And for it was never seen assignment. Oh, let's see. That's not what we're looking for. All right, form, test, form, checkbox, button, data. Boom. We'll do admin, current user, test, test, Generate a couple assignments. Run. No. Run. No. Create another flow. My configured autocomplete. Assignment. Dun, dun. And so what we're going to do here, let's see. I want to go to integration, internal services. If I go to assignment service, I think it's gone from there. Assignment. Change priority. Yep, there's no complete because they removed that as expected. Remove assignment. Remove assignment for user. Set assignment. Search assignment. Okay. So there is no complete assignment. Yeah, no, I get the context. I'm trying to figure out what we switched it to because I know that that's a frequent design pattern paradigm. That's what it was. Okay, I forgot the name of it. Thank you. Okay, I just asked one of my colleagues because I forgot the name of it. It was called process form. Let's see. I don't think I could search that. Internal services. Yeah, so the new step is called process form assignment response. I believe it is. Let's see if it goes here. Here we go. Boom. Process form assignment response. That allows you to, and let's see if I can imitate behavior. So, right, you have to pass in the assignment ID so you can query. I'm just going to fetch entities of my assignments table and complete it. Boom. So we got no results, results. And so I wonder, okay, this would be fun because this, yeah, because it says the step will send the assignment down to desired path that is specified on the assignment step. So the response is this is the path you want to send it down on. So let's see. And I think I just named it was a button. So I'm going to say that the assignment, fetch assignments, we're going to go to select from flow. I'm just going to grab the first one. Oops, I didn't grab ID. It should be probably up at the top. ID. Where is it? There we go. I was looking for ID. That's my problem. Not assignment ID. Comment. We'll say it's done, and then the response will ignore files because there's no files, and then constant. I think it's button. I think it's spelled that way too. So now what should happen? Let's see if it works. All right. Exception. What do we got? Missing input of files. Missing input of files. So do I have to leave this as a constant? Sure. And it should error out as null. Input. Oh, no wonder why. This is the assignment. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put my own assignment ID. Leave that as constant. I'm going to grab this. Inbox. Manage. Get form assignment ID. Boom. Then I'm going to go back to my completing assignment test. Then we're going to go to, that's my configured auto. I think it's this one. Yeah. And I'm just going to remove this entirely from it. Attach this to here. Set this as a constant. And then let's see if that will run down the desired path. All right, so we still got an exception. Error calling, yeah. Ah, for no outcome path for button. This is good stuff. Okay, so let me look at my assignment. All right. All right. So it cannot go down. So I wonder if is it just test or just the done? Hold on. I think I could almost get this. So there you go. Comment, but the response. Let me put done as the outcome. Let's see. I believe. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll talk about making that dynamic. First off, let's get this configuration to see what it's looking for. Because do I need this? I wonder if I need that response. Okay, you do need to have a response. Input missing response. What is the data that needs to be added in the response of the step? The comment, it's done, response. So the response has to be had in there. Well, let's check documentation. It says a process form assignment. This is just creating custom setting, creating an assignment, about assignments, creating an assignment role, assignment status configuration. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Because if the response, that's name. Additional actions. All right, so if I need to, I'm going to change my form a bit. Additional action, where's that? I believe it just set up outcomes on the assignment other than the outcome. But okay. Like talking about action definitions. Yeah, there you go. Action definition. Interesting. So you have to combine. So you have to pre-set up. So okay, there we go. Let's do this. Allow. I'm gonna call this allow, and then we'll call this deny, just for the sake of it. And we're just gonna go here. All right, now I'm just gonna complete these assignments because I think they're button test flow. Boom. Nope. Boom. No. Boom. No. All right. So let's say, and now we're gonna get the whole new ID. We go to inbox. Get this ID. Get form assignment ID. Copy text. Go back here. And we grab this boy, and then we're going to say allow. I think that's what I called it. Or approve or something. Okay, allow, it's done. Okay, so I see. Okay, that makes sense, I guess, because you have to add those additional actions in the setup to do that. So I wonder if we go back to the scalability question. I think if I fetch, let me look at my fetch. I wonder if I have additional actions in the output of the data of my assignment. Yep, translation needed, sure. Interaction, completed time, assigned and completed results, assignment type, all assignments start flow. Depending on, okay. So I don't see any way to get that data here. More assignments, please. Step name, yeah, form assignment fun. Assign user, sure. And name test, sure. Okay, so there's no, so I guess you would just have to predefine what the allowable action would be. But I'm not sure. So I don't, from the looks of it, going back to the question, I don't think you can retroactively um, process form assignment on assignments that are already created. On any new iterations of your assignment, you would have to add those additional actions in the assignment setup. I'm actually just going to open up another tab so we can see it. Boom. And right here, the action definitions. And that's how you can add that. So I guess to answer the question, you'd have to really know what the where you'd want to send it after it's completed, whether if you'd want it to continue on in the next step of your process or whether you want to do something else, and then you can utilize that step to process that assignment. Because I don't think there's a way to dynamically get assignment outcomes. Maybe there is. Let's see if I can dive into that. Assignment outcomes. I want to see if there's anything in internal integrations, internal services. Go to assignment service. You get accounts with assignments, get all, such gets all assignments, get all assignees, get assignments with extension data, get all roles, priorities, get assignment action. Get assignment action. Let's just try this. I feel like this is still redundant because we have to get the action name. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Here's another fun test to try. So if I do, let's see if I can get assignment action name dynamic. Let's see if we can do this because then I have an assignment created. Okay, I have, perfect. So I have a couple assignments created that got double. So I can get the form assignment ID. Then on this one, let's grab that step. And we can, let's see, get by folder ID, get current assignments by task folder. Okay, let's see, get current assignment by URL, group assignments, get assignment, get password context. I'm in the wrong category, aren't I? Oh no, I'm in the right category. Get action, get assignment action, and get assignment actions. Hey, look at that. Okay, so now I believe here's what we can do. So if you get assignment actions, boom, and then the output of this is form ID, form test form. Yeah. Oh, is this form already completed? Darn it. I wanted the other one. Okay. Title. There we go. Allow. Where's the actual name of it though? No cat allow. Deny. So the title is called deny response. Okay, well, there's a way you can get the deny, or you can get that action context. There we go. Name. Boom, boom, right here. So probably a dynamic way would be like you would have some type of. I'm just gonna use placeholder steps. So placeholder. So you can have a placeholder step, which basically is just fetch accounts. No, fetch assignments. Sorry. And then after you fetch the assignment, then you can pass in the ID here to get the action, and then you can process that form assignment. I'll just do a placeholder. I don't really want to drill down into it. And then here you can process form assignment for the one that you want. Or if there's a whole group ones, right, you can add some filtering logic probably somewhere here to only filter out the ones you want. Can you close an in-session form for a specific outcome over API using a flow tracking ID? I don't think so. I mean, you could, at that level, you're in the browser level. So, or in the URL. And I mean, the easiest way is just having a timeout. And I think you can have an inactivity timeout if you're, because I think the germane use case from that would be if someone leaves a session active for too long. I think you have timeouts. Look at designer repository for settings. Studio format context, display, no issue, timeout. Let's type in inactivity. There is one, ignore, or it could be a session, browser, no hit. All right, let's do it the old fashioned way. Project view, default folder view, no. Paste it, show parent folder, entity pickers, member, corner, yeah. Grid circle, sure. And allow you to test. Sure. Default logo. No, it's not here. Oh, that's cool. You can change that. Did not know that. All right. It's not studio. I wonder if it's like not login page settings. That's just dual authentication. Portal settings. Let's check there. So we have. Or I wonder if there's active timers. Display notification timeout. This would do it. Display notification timeout for the session. So it'd probably do here. But external forms work that way. Work that way, don't they? The use case for this is because none of the actions work in nested repeater URLs. So you want to, so it's an external form. So it's not an in-session form. You're using an external form. Or is it an in-session form? I can allow you to talk so you can give more insight on this. So can you close the in-session form?
Hello.
Yep. Hey.
Yes, it's not the external form. It's the just regular form. The problem is that when we use repeater controls inside of the repeater controls, there is no way to do any like raise event or like a sub dialog or something like that. The only thing that works is the open URL. So if we can hit that and somehow pass the full tracking ID and that's form and just close that form, make it reload to come back and do the stuff in the backend and reload the form with new data.
I didn't understand any of that. So you're putting stuff in a repeater to call an external form session and close it to open the data again?
No. That's the regular form. The problem is that we use repeater inside of the repeater. And we want to do some actions like, for example, you have let's say room, and then you can have multiple rooms on your form, right? So that's
Uh-huh.
parent repeater, and then inside of that room you can have multiple items. So
So
that's
you're having a repeater within a repeater within a repeater.
yeah, and you we would like to make some actions on those items, for example, like edit or remove. That doesn't work. So you cannot call subdialog. You cannot even
Yeah,
use like a
right.
add button or something like that. The only thing that works is the URL. So if we can pass to that like lowest level item a like item ID, flow checking ID, and something like that, and then call the API to kill that form
I
on
don't
the
think,
outcome and reload it.
yeah, okay, now I understand. I don't think that's possible because those forms only have context of the thing that it's within. So it's not aware of, if you close the session of the form, it closes the entire form. It's not going to close, like you said, if I have a
And that's
room
fine.
and then rooms. So like that, yeah. So I don't think that paradigm would not work.
Well, the point that I have mentioned the external
Uh-huh.
forms is that the way external form works is that you have your flow, and then when you
Yeah,
hit your external form, it goes out of decisions application somewhere. It
correct.
doesn't matter, but you will need to pass like a form ID and a flow check-in ID. And with that
Correct.
information, when you're done somewhere else, you can call back to the same flow and unpost that and process
Correct.
data.
Correct. No, yeah, that's, and you're correct on that, and how that's how external forms work. But the in session forms or internal forms, especially if you've nested data repeaters that low, there's I think the flows aren't aware of that context. Like the ones nested with like the inception, I'm called inception repeaters, are not aware of the top parent part. So I think another design paradigm would have to be used for editing that sub data.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Any other questions? All right. Any other comments, questions, things we want to see?